There's a question your doctor probably won't ask you. And it's not about your weight, your blood sugar, or your cholesterol. It's this: are you still yourself? Millions of people have started taking semaglutide, sold as Ozempic and Wegovy, and the weight is coming off. But something else is coming off too, something harder to measure. People are reporting that food doesn't excite them anymore, that alcohol tastes pointless, that shopping feels hollow, that they feel flat, emotionally muted, like someone turned down the brightness on everything enjoyable. Scientists call this anhedonia, the loss of pleasure. And the question is Ozempic accidentally switching off your brain's reward system? Here's where it gets strange. Semaglutide is a GLP-1 receptor agonist. It mimics a hormone your gut releases after you eat. That hormone travels to your brain and says, "Stop eating, you're full." Simple enough. But GLP-1 receptors don't only live in your hypothalamus, they are scattered across your entire brain, including the nucleus accumbens, the brain's pleasure and reward center, the same circuit that lights up for food, sex, drugs, music, and connection. And when semaglutide binds to those receptors, it quiets them across the board. Dr. Scott Kanoski at the University of Southern California has spent years mapping GLP-1 receptor pathways in the brain. His research shows these receptors are deeply embedded in circuits controlling not just appetite, but motivation, mood, and reward anticipation. Seriously, when you suppress those circuits broadly, you don't just stop craving pizza, you stop craving everything. Think about what your brain was doing before. Every time you looked forward to dinner, your reward circuit fired. Every time you opened a bottle of wine, planned a vacation, or bought something you wanted, your dopamine system was activated. Those micro-anticipations, that low hum of wanting. What happens when that hum goes quiet? Users have flooded online forums with the same language. I don't want anything. I feel like a robot. I'm losing weight, but I don't feel joy. One user described it as existing inside a glass box, present, functioning, but unreachable. But here's the strange part. For some people, this effect is precisely what they needed. Research published in the journal Nature Medicine in 2023 found semaglutide significantly reduced compulsive behaviors, including alcohol use disorder, opioid cravings, and even compulsive shopping. Dr. Lorenzo Leggio at the National Institutes of Health has been investigating GLP-1 agonists as a potential treatment for addiction. His work suggests the same mechanism that blunts food reward also blunts addictive reward. The drug doesn't discriminate. It quiets wanting itself. So the same molecule that is making millions of people lose interest in cake is accidentally making them lose interest in cocaine. Your brain was not designed to be chemically neutral. Evolution built a reward system to make survival feel good: eating, reproducing, bonding, exploring. Semaglutide doesn't just reduce appetite, it adjusts the volume knob on desire. And nobody fully understood how loud that knob was until it got turned down. Here's where the science here is still catching up to the reality. Most clinical trials for Ozempic measured weight loss and blood sugar. They were not measuring joy. They were not tracking whether patients still laughed at things that used to make them laugh. Nobody asked, "How do you feel about your life?" Some users report the effect fades. Others report it stabilizes. A smaller number report that when they stop the drug, the wanting comes flooding back, sometimes overwhelmingly, as if the system was compressed and then released. What this reveals is something profound about human biology. Your appetite for food and your appetite for life are not separate systems. They share the same wiring, the same chemistry, the same ancient circuits that kept your ancestors hunting, mating, building and surviving. Semaglutide works. The data is undeniable. But it works by entering a system your brain has been running for millions of years and adjusting it in ways science is only beginning to understand. So the next time someone asks if Ozempic changed your personality, the biological answer is it may have changed the chemistry that creates personality in the first place. And the question your doctor probably won't ask you just became the most important question in the room.